Great. Excellent.
I have a question for Peter, please.
Sure.
Peter Kohler, can you hear me?
Yes. Yep.
Do you use a fixed wing drones or only rotary drones like Fendel?
Say that again. Sorry.
Do you use a fixed wing drones?
No, we use a DJI Phantom 4 quadcopter drone.
Okay. And what area? How large you can cover a day? An area using a rotary wing drone?
Currently, it's about 100 meters by 20 meters. That covers about the 25-minute battery life of the drone. But certainly, I mean, it's something as well that we've thought about and we've discussed is using fixed-wing drones for much longer airtime, surveying much wider, longer beats, coastal stretches. And indeed, when the algorithm's complete, it's something that would be very interesting to follow up, which I think maybe where you're leading that question.
Very interesting project. Congratulations. And about the algorithm, is it open source?
Yes, we will make it open source. If all goes well at the start of July.
Yes, because I'm visiting your website, and I can see it's a classifying machine learning problem, right?
Say that again, sorry?
It's a classifying machine learning application, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Yes, and we can contribute to tag the images.
I'm sorry, say that again?
We can contribute to tag the images.
I can't hear that. I'm really sorry there.
We can. Just
I believe he's asking if you can contribute to tag the images, and I can actually answer that. Yes, you can.
Yes.
It's open to the public.
Yes, you can. Peter, I hope you can pass the link around. It's on
yep,
www.
I shared it with the chat. Yep. So hopefully people are tagging right now. I don't see. Actually, what's over there? Seems like no one's asking questions. So I have actually one more question back to Walace. You mentioned that that flying over some parts of Brazil, like specifically the favelas, is quite dangerous. Could you speak about that, and also speak about how the government of Brazil is, treating drone flights? What's their stance on flying drones for humanitarian aid and for other reasons?
Now we have a regulation. It's very recent regulation. It happened this week, yesterday, I think. A regulation specific about UAVs and its applications. For humanitarian applications, that's okay in Brazil. The regulation is positive. But the problem with favelas, many favelas are very dangerous. In South America, violence is a huge problem. Mainly in Brazil, we have violent rates here in Brazil. So we have to be careful in some places here. My hometown, it's not violent, so we can map many places here. But unfortunately, in Rio de Janeiro, you saw on my presentation, we have a favela which has more than 60,000 people living, and it's violent. So that's a future goal, but you have to be careful and use the government. So that's a challenge in the future, to reach these places, huge places in Rio de Janeiro, for example. For small cities like my hometown, it is not right now a big issue. But for huge cities in Brazil, such as Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo, that is a challenge for drones, the violence.
Very interesting.
Okay,
So I'm assuming the people living there don't really see kindly to drones flying above them.
Yes, because the drones can monitor. So people can be
So
worried.
public outreach it would be extra important there before flying, doing some type of mission, letting the people know that you're going to be doing this.
I think Haiti has similar problems with Brazil because they have many favelas too. So there is this concern of flying UAVs over favelas.
Great, interesting. All right, I don't see any other questions. So I guess we'll wrap the webinar up unless someone else has any comments. Peter, I think you were saying something, or?
I've got one for Walace.
Sure.
Walace, how has the local taken to your work and you flying drones around to survey them? I mean, I'm not sure if you've answered it or not, I might have missed it, but.
It's a little bit hard to hear you. I think your connection is.
Yes, I cannot hear.
I was just asking what the local population in the favelas thought about the drone surveys, or if they knew much about them.
Great question. So I think he's asking whether the populations within the favelas know of the drone surveys.
That's correct.
That
and what do they think?
What do they think about them? Yeah.
Could you repeat that, please?
So what do the local populations in the favelas think of the drone surveys that you're doing, or do they even know about them?
No, local population needs. They are together with us all the time because they know the dangerous places, for example, and they are they are very interested in our project because we are helping the communities. So it's a positive feel with local people in those communities.
So you basically go to the community and you let them know you'll be doing a survey, and then.
Yes, exactly. And we do a map. We print a map, and we can share this map with this community, and we can explain the emergency route, and we are showing to the government the problems of the communities, the problems from the communities. So it's a positive feeling with the communities.
Do they engage?
Yes, they engage.
They take a lot of interest, or?
Yeah, there's a total engagement with the people.
Oh wow, cool.
Yes, the only challenge is in big cities in Brazil, such as Rio and São Paulo, because that is dangerous some places.
So in those places, you tend to not do surveys or do flying of drones, or?
Yes, my hometown is a small hometown which has 200,000 people. We don't have many issues related to this here. But in the future, to use the drones in huge cities in Brazil, I think that is a challenge, for sure. That is a challenge.
Interesting. So it'll be very
Yeah.
interesting to see how that moves forward. You know, how you'll be able to fly in some of those favelas in other areas. Yeah, perhaps very well in the future there might be you know, more activity like a flying labs perhaps. I can't speak directly to it though right now. Great. So, does anyone have any final questions? And with that, I'd like to thank both of our speakers today, Walace and Peter, for making the time to. Thank you very much for making the time to speak here for us. And so this webinar, I've been recording it. I will be posting it to our YouTube channel in the near future. So feel free to again. Yep.
Sorry, Peter. Just to say, you can also just log on to our website www.plastictide.com, and you can tag from there to the first button you see on the main page. And there's a short video about what we're doing on there as well. And our Twitter is @theplastictide, Facebook's /theplastictide, and Instagram's @vision from the sky. So I just put that in.
Yep, thank you. I will add links to everything, the websites, videos, and to the tagging on Zooniverse. You know, when I post the videos online, I'll most likely will have a blog post on our website. So I'll have all that information there. So yeah, if anyone listening would like to present at our webinar series, again, just reach out to me at peter@werobotics.org. And thanks again, everyone,
Thank you very much
for speaking and for listening. Yep.
Could you share emails, please? Email address?
Yep, I can do that. So I will share some email addresses now. That's what you're referring to, right? Your email address?
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thanks again.
Thank you.